Hello Aquarius, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your general love reading and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings. All of that is in the description box below for you. I do have a sale going for you guys. It is a 30-minute Zoom reading for $50, and everything that you need to know about scheduling that is posted on the community page for you, or my email is in the description box below. All right, Aquarius, we're going to grab a couple of these for some overall energies, and then we're jumping right into your tarot. For your energy, we have this one day. It says someday, somewhere, another time. And for the energy of the person that you are dealing with or will be dealing with, we have time, waiting, cycles, and moments. Ooh. Aquarius, this feels very deep to me already. There's this very almost like dreamy kind of bittersweet, wistful energy that I feel with these coming out together here. Look, I didn't even look yet. At the bottom of the deck, we have this depth energy. Yeah, it feels very deep to me. It says importance, value, awareness. So there's definitely this like energy of thinking and reflecting on the past. I think this is mutual for both of you. I do feel like this is a past connection. This feels to me though, Aquarius, like there's a very strong soul connection here, and it feels like, what is that expression? Right person, wrong time. Something like that, where maybe it's like you guys have tried to bring it together and it just hasn't. There's something about it that just hasn't been right. I feel like there's been cycles here that you've maybe experienced with this person. But there is a very strong bond and connection here between the two of you. There is I mean, that word is perfect, depth. The depth of this connection, the depth of the feelings that you guys have for each other, whether you guys have tried to make it work and it just hasn't been able to, right person, wrong time, or the timing's just been off. There's something like that here where there's still, lessons to be learned. There's something like this where it hasn't felt like it's worked, been able to be successful or been able to work out up to this point or come together right. But that connection, that bond, that love is still here through all of that. And there's almost like this wistful energy between the both of you of maybe someday, or like this would have, could have, should have energy. Maybe in another time or another life. I don't know. It's very bittersweet. There's a lot of depth here. So let's go ahead and start to get into this with the tarot. Like it's sweet and it's secure, like the love is sweet and it's pure and it's strong, but there's a bit of a sadness here, Aquarius. I don't know if it's for like the lost time or the lost love or just, I don't know. We're going to get into it. We have the Four of Pentacles here. We have the Moon. We have the Hangman. So it definitely feels like you guys could be in no contact at this time. It definitely feels like things are kind of stalled or stagnant. Even if it's not no contact, I just feel like things have been the same for quite some time. Like things are kind of stalled or stagnant here between the two of you. But you definitely both could be missing one another. This feels like a very mutual energy. I think you're both missing one another. I think you guys both care very, very deeply. There's this energy of like missing and longing and craving one another here. But I also feel that you hold back. You hold back, they hold back. And that causes the sadness, this underlying kind of sadness of having to be away from one another. We have this Four of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like you're both holding on. I feel like you guys both kind of feel like you always will. It's just this like understanding or this inner knowing that you're always going to have feelings for this person, and they are always going to have feelings for you, despite what is going on in your lives. And, you know, whether you're with someone or they're with somebody, or whether whatever's going on, whether you're talking, not talking, it's this, you know, this inner knowing and this understanding between the two of you that you're always going to love them and they're always going to love you. They know you're missing them, and you know that they're missing you. We have this moon energy here. It's like there could be different aspects of your life, different aspects of their life that are still kind of unclear or remain a mystery to the other person. There could be a lack of clarity when it comes to, you know, what comes next or the future. But it doesn't feel like any amount of time apart, or you know, any amount of time not in communication has shifted that bond. Especially with his head lit up like that, it's like I definitely feel like there's things that you both see very clearly. You may not see everything very clearly. You may not know exactly what happened, or exactly what causes things not to work at times, or exactly what's going to happen in the future. But there are things that you do know for sure, and it's how you feel about each other. And that energy kind of always will be there. I don't know if it's because I'm a water sign and I'm a hopeless romantic, but this reading of yours, Aquarius, is hitting me right in my heart here. We have the Emperor energy. You know, there's still like a very cautious, careful energy that comes with this, the depth of these feelings here. And I felt a little bit of that with the Strength card, of this holding back, or this feeling like we have to resist, or we feeling like we have to hold back. And the Emperor, I kind of feel like that too. Even here, I like this Emperor. He's kind of got his eyes darted to the side. So I feel like even if somebody is keeping an eye on you, or, you know, thinking about you, I feel like they have to kind of present a certain demeanor, I guess, or like an outer exterior. I hope you guys know what I'm trying to say here. So they could act like they're unaffected by things, or put an outward appearance of that, or an outward appearance of them just kind of going about their life, when there's a lot more going on under the surface. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it's this, you know, the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. He keeps going, and he keeps going, and he keeps trying, and he keeps trying. You know, he doesn't give up, and he doesn't let go. And I kind of feel like that energy here too. It's like I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I always know that I'm going to feel this way. Clarifying the Hangman, we have the Five of Pentacles. Somebody definitely feels the lack of you in their life. They definitely feel the lack of you in their life. And I had just before that, I don't know if you guys heard that, but there was a motorcycle that just drove past, and it had its music turned up. And right before it drove past, I had this like image of this person in their room or in their car listening to music, songs that remind them of you. And then that came by. To me, that was just a confirmation for myself, but also for you guys, that I definitely feel like this person does that even if they're around other people, or even if they're just going through their daily life, this person thinks about you. I think you're kind of always in the back of their mind. They listen to songs that remind them of you. And I feel especially at night for some of you guys, I don't know if this person struggles with like back pain or insomnia or something of that nature, that kind of they already have a hard time sleeping, but I think it's exasperated by the fact that they are, you know, just kind of thinking about you. This person definitely could watch your social medias as well for some of you guys with this Page of Swords. Now at some point here, it doesn't look like it's going to be right now. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't see it right now, but in the potential future energies, I do see maybe some kind of communication here between the two of you. I see the Knight of Cups, but it doesn't look like it's consistent. With the Knight of Wands being right after that, it's like somebody could come in and check on you or say something, or express how they feel or something, but then it gets inconsistent again. That's kind of what I'm seeing for right now. So you may not be in communication with this person, but I feel like your guys' hearts are communicating with one another. Some of you guys may dream about, there's a lot of Pisces energy here, that Knight of Cups, the Moon card, the Hangman. And that rules the subconscious, and it also rules like dreams. I definitely feel like you guys could dream about one another as well. Very, very kind of bittersweet energy here, Aquarius, but that's what I have for you. I do hope that this helps. If it resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just check out your other placements and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings. All of that is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, you could just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. Now, Aquarius, if you are interested in the Zoom reading sale, the information's on the community page. But if this is where we part, thank you guys so much for being here with me, and I will see you next time.